the greatest poet in North America and heaven, a jewel of a human being, a man I love so much, ladies and gentlemen, Derrick Brown.
I wasted too much time. I'm through farting around. I want everything to be different now. Now I want someone who will kiss me like Hawaii being born. Oh, yeah. Now I want someone who never asks me which aloha I mean. It's always the goodbye one. Now I want someone who'll never ask me if snakes dream of karate. Of course they do. Now I want someone whose shoulder blades are mounted in the museum of the most fantastic knives. Now I want someone who can enjoy the magic trick without needing to know the secret. Now I want someone who knows that a churro is just a donut with a boner. Now I want to fall in love with someone who doesn't mind a grown man walking around in skateboard knee pads. Now I want someone, and I will wait for someone whose arms are doors they cannot close. Oh God, oh God, oh silent God. Yahtzee. You didn't expect there to be a costume change tonight, did you? I was going to do some, if you're listening on the album from around the world tonight, what I just did is some cool acrobatics all the way around the theater. I was going to do more, but I took up skateboarding again recently, and I threw out my back. I was trying a thing called a backside boneless air, and I threw out. Actually, that didn't happen at all. What happened was I walked too long. I'm so old. I walked too long, and then I sat down in my car, and my back locked up. So I'm going to do just little baby slides all around the theater and see how that goes. It's great to be here, Boston. When the Pretty Good Friends came to me and said, hey, why don't you do your record recording in Boston? I was like, I know 2 people. Let's give it a shot. That way there won't be any mercy laughs. It'll all be tough laughs. Boston is still a tough town. I was walking here with my books. And I looked at, even the trees are tough in this town. I looked at this tree when I was walking here and I was like, you are a good looking tree. And the tree came to life. And it said to me, I'm a eucalyptus. And I said, wow, talking tree. You happen to be one of the most beautiful trees, most beautiful eucalyptus trees I've ever seen. And the tree said, well, maybe you could lip this dick, you sappy bitch. It's not very nice. Hope a woodpecker gives you 10 buttholes. A lot of people don't like duality very much. And I love that someone like Eugene came along and was like, yeah, no, let's give it a shot. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I should just be a comic. You know, Americans don't, like, if you're like a painter, they're like, oh, you can't be president. Or, or if you're gay, they're like, you can't play piano. We rehearsed that. But I'm so grateful for this night, and it feels so Feels so fun. Thank you so much for coming here for this. I believe all of this will be cut out of the album. It's going to be hit after hit after hit. Okay, so tonight's going to be very stupid. It's a attempt for me to get back to my stupidity. And to prove it, I'm going to start off with a poem called My Wetsuit is Too Tight. An ode to my teenage fuck-ups. And if this is on the radio, this is called A Wetsuit Too Tight, an ode to blowing it. I remember my teen time as a wetsuit. Let me start that over. This is called A Wetsuit Too Tight, the album version. I remember my teen time as a wetsuit I couldn't wait to peel out of. It never fit, and I looked bad in my teenage years. Some kids fall under a spell of romance and lust early. It seemed like everyone in love was a runaway to me. I couldn't get anyone to take my virginity, maybe because I played volleyball. I also thought if I could learn to ollie 180 on my skateboard, someone would find me very attractive forever. Steve Martin on vinyl became my friend, Bill Hicks, Emo Phillips Harpo. The pillow over my head was my friend when my parents shattered nightly. I have no lasting advice for modern teens in the new world, except to tell you some crumbs. It all changes when you get a car and some time. It all changes when you realize love doesn't end in one person. Your face just gets better and better. Not really, not really. It gets weirder and weirder, but it's much more interesting. Now can be an awful feeling, but nothing is as awful as back then. It's hard to hold your mom's scared hand. It's hard for you to see her love for you as all of Appalachia. It's hard to smile on when friends and fathers fade. But hard is good. Hard is lonely. Hard is lovely. The best writers I know are lonely, and the best writers I know are trying not to be by writing. Jot your feelings down sometimes. Spend a lot of time farting around not writing. Chase stupidity and say, "Ooh, we're having fun right now," when you're actually having fun. Risk the platinum branding irons of heartbreak every time. Learn the joy of some and not all. I have had some love. I have had some good times. I have some friends, and they have some love left for me. So turn on your headlamp, roam stupid, and illuminate all that I missed.